He was supposed to bring the cartel down. Instead, he became its leader. This is the true story of Victor Alvarez, a top DEA agent who went so deep undercover. He never came back. In 2013, Victor was handpicked for Operation Black Wind, a deep cover mission to infiltrate Los Serpientes, a cartel expanding fast from the Mexico border into southern U.S. cities. Victor wasn't your average agent. He spoke fluent Spanish, had a military background, and could pass for a hardened ex-con. The DEA needed someone who could live the role, not just act it. They gave him a new name, fake criminal history, arrest records, even scars. He disappeared from his old life. No contact with family, no digital footprint. The plan was to embed him slowly, connect with low-level cartel drivers, win trust, rise the ranks, and gather intelligence. And at first, it worked. Victor posed as a logistics expert who could move drugs across the Texas border using supply trucks and hacked way station clearances. He impressed his handlers with weekly updates. New smuggling routes, shipment schedules, corrupt officers accepting bribes. His intel led to 3 major busts in 2015 alone. But the cartel noticed something else. Victor got results. In 2016, after a top lieutenant was killed in a turf war, Victor was promoted to oversee regional logistics. This wasn't part of the plan. He was supposed to observe, not lead. But the DEA allowed it. They were getting too much information to pull him out. By 2017, Victor had control over $80 million in monthly shipments, a team of 30 men, and direct access to the cartel's leadership. His reports slowed. He stopped answering calls from his DEA handler, and then he disappeared. The DEA feared the worst, that he'd been killed, discovered, or flipped. They quietly opened an internal investigation, but nothing came up. No traces, no calls, no digital activity. Victor Alvarez was a ghost. What they didn't know was that Victor hadn't gone dark, he'd gone rogue. Instead of sabotaging the cartel from within, he began perfecting its operations. He streamlined money laundering through crypto wallets and shell companies. He used his knowledge of U.S. law enforcement tactics to avoid detection. He even ordered hits, not out of loyalty, but to protect his growing power. He wasn't reporting to the DEA. He was running his own version of the cartel. From 2018 to 2020, Los Serpientes expanded into 5 U.S. states. And Victor? He was now known as El Fantasma, the ghost, a name whispered in cartel circles, feared but never seen. He lived in luxury, wore designer suits, owned 3 homes under fake names. He was worth over $40 million, and no one knew, until he made one mistake. In 2021, a former cartel rival named Diego Ramos survived a failed hit ordered by Victor. Badly wounded and out for revenge, Diego fled to Spain. There he gave Interpol everything: names, routes, payments, and most importantly, a recent photo of Victor. Interpol launched an international manhunt. 6 weeks later, Victor was found in Marbella, Spain, living in a cliffside mansion. He was arrested without incident, smiling. Inside the home were 4 fake passports, 2 encrypted laptops, $3.4 million in cash, a private server loaded with financial records and hit orders. When questioned, Victor told investigators, "I was doing the same thing your politicians do. I just didn't lie about it." He was extradited to the U.S. in 2022. His trial was sealed for national security reasons, but leaked court documents revealed he confessed to laundering over $600 million, ordering 17 targeted killings, running cartel operations across 3 countries. What stunned the public wasn't that a DEA agent flipped. It's how long he led the cartel without being caught. Victor Alvarez was sentenced to life in federal prison without parole. And here's the twist. To this day, some believe he intentionally took the role not just as an agent, but as someone who always wanted power. That the mission wasn't what corrupted him, it was the excuse he needed to become who he truly was.